the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down. And off running left, Walker. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
He was taken down behind the
offense to the line. 2nd down.
tackle made back at his own 49.
Dak now from the gun. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
For a Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. That's Lamb running slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Prescott here from the gun. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Bennett. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Prescott on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's a race down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 7-point lead in the first. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Spins out of one stop. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down. Back now, pressure coming. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Jeanty from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
On first down, Jeanty. Down the left sideline he goes. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All set now, first and 10. Here's Bennett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders slice the lead down to a couple. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Return starts from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yeah, here we go. Then we're going to slide, ain't it?
Throwing on first is Prescott. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. From the pistol, give here to Walker. Keeps away from one. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
We'll get it at the 9. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Bennett throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. Ooh, very soft spot, crosses the 25. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. The tight end in motion now. This is Genty on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
First and 10 from the 43. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
QB keeps the second down option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Putting a receiver in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? There he is on 3rd and short. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
This is Walker on 2nd. Off to the races, middle of the field. The 30. Gets it to the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Still fighting forward. Brock back. zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut the lead to just a field goal. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. To throw is Prescott. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Get some space around midfield. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Looking to throw. Bennett. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the line they come, second down. Throwing now off the play action. That's incomplete on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Zerline on now for the extra point. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dak now from the gun. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Lamb has another one. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Prescott here from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Now it's Prescott again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, kill! 47. Here we go, 46.
Throwing again is Dak. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end is.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here we go, 26.
Play action now for Prescott. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now Bennett. Complete over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from the 37. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Bennett now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Goes for 32 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now. Ball at the 33. Dak to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Gets him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Completes it again to Pickens. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
47. Yeah, 47.
Throwing again, Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Bennett. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it
The
off.
boys closing in, and they get to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Got some room to work. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Returning from the 18-yard line. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Rams got it on the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Play action. Prescott. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Working inside the red zone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Wide 26.
Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Christian Harris picks it off. And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He saw exactly what the coverage wanted him to see. They ended up baiting him into that throw, and it's not only picked off, Brock, but returned for a touchdown, too.
Yeah, the good defenses in this league are trying to do that every single play, trying to deceive the quarterback. Make him look like he's seeing one thing, but in reality, got somebody waiting there to spring on the throw and start that return back for a touchdown.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. No one's around him. He's got space. 30. Gets the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And they'll stuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the top.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Bennett. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Straight ahead with Jenty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
3rd down from the gun. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
a gain of 11 on the play. And the Raider 1st down.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. First and 10 now from the 46. Trying to throw this from the gun. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd down now, they need 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, play action. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, Raiders.
He'll call his own number. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jenty running right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, here's Dempsey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on third and goal. Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. This just 21 yards down the pipe.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Walker running to the right. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 3 now.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 3rd down, Genty. This gets the 1st and more. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Raiders losing by 7. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to Genty. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another give here to Genty. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Here he is to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Setting up to pass. That's him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains. You got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Back to throw. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, 40. Line 8. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. So 1st down from the 41. There's a dive up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last This run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And he hits the deck behind the line, avoiding a tackle, but losing yards in the process. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
I know we're in a day and age of technology, and we don't have books with pages, Kate, but I guarantee you, if you still had a playbook on the sidelines, that page and that play is ripped out, not called again. What a loss on 2nd down, and now we're looking at some serious magic needed to convert on 3rd.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Genty from the gun. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say so long from Dallas.